Hello and welcome to another BWhack review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Austin Cindric's Menards Quaker State Talladega win from 2025. So always take a look at the box, got the generic race winning box. 2025 race winner, NASCAR Cup Series, race version, got your winner sticker, Lionel Racing. Down the side you got Austin Cindric, Team Penske, render the car right there, standard finish. Made a total of 504 of these things. It's funny that Cindric is does not sell well for whatever reason, that even his race wins, can just have to barely scrape by on the MLQ number. But NASCAR Cup Series, standard finish. Got your race schedule on the back of the box, Lionel Racing. Register your car at Lionel Garage. And you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Here is the car itself. This is definitely one of those wins for the Confetti fans out there. And if you're one of those Confetti haters, you're not going to want this car. As I said before, I like Confetti. It helps cars stand out, especially if it's somebody who a Kyle Larson or a Joey Logano that wins in the same paint scheme a lot. Makes them stand out a little more. It would be kind of lame if they didn't put confetti on cars, because then you'd have if you were a Kyle Larson collector, you'd have 15 to 20 different Hendrick cars, paint schemes that all look exactly the same. That maybe one has a little donut or a little scratch, you can tell them apart. Nah. I like confetti. I don't know, some people seem to hate it, but I will say normally I don't like confetti when it's a car you can't get otherwise, which technically this counts as a car you can't get otherwise, but it's a Menards car. Yes, you can't get specifically the Cindric Menards Quaker State paint scheme clean, but again, there's so many Menards cars, this paint scheme's lasted so long, so whatever. Anyways, get off on a tangent. Anyways, let's get back to the car. Of course, comes with your race-winning card, which is thicker than usual. It feels like it's a little bit thicker than they usually are. It's still paper, but something about this feels thicker. It's not bending as much as they usually do. Funny, this was the Jack Links 500, and Cindric has run a Jack Links beef jerky Menards car. But, of course, didn't have for this race. This was the race that I think it was Nemechek had a whole plaid Sasquatch Jack Links car or something. Anyways, you got your race winning sticker. Let's do a quick 360 of the car. Cindric finally won another race. I think he's going to have to pick it up a little bit more than just the occasional super speedway win, or he said he's had 2 super speedway wins and then the gateway win, which only happened because Blaney ran out of fuel on 2 laps to go and he was able to steal it. But everyone's immediately saying oh, he's going to be out of the ride now that Tim Cindric's gone, but I don't think that's the case. I think that he's there for a reason. I don't think he's just there because of his dad, but whatever. That's all some people think, and if he keeps winning races, that's how you will stick around. But he's gonna have to keep winning races, because when both of his teammates win multiple races and are championship contenders and champions, you're gonna need more than just the occasional win to stick around, I think. But I don't know. Anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, it would say Quaker State, but is very covered by confetti. Got Ford Mustang number 2. Down the side, you got Menards, you got Kidd, Richmond, Knauf, Snap-on, Auto Trader, Discount Tire, and Ford Performance. Got Quaker State back there. On the C post, you have Freightliner. On the B post, you have your one winner sticker. Got Ford, PPG, Mazak, Odyssey Batteries, and Safety Clean. Tibbo, Timsey's, and such up front. Austin Cindric's name would be there on the name rail. On the back, you got Menards and Mohawk, number 2, and Ford. Once again, you have the big super speedway spoiler, but for whatever reason, the Ford one just can't have the chrome part, or not chrome, but the clear part. So it just has a big, solid, inaccurate spoiler. So I'm not sure why the Ford one, they have never found a way to put the clear part on, but just for some reason, they don't even want to design a new spoiler, because I think this entire top piece would be clear, and they don't want it to be mostly clear, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, on the deck lid, you would have all the other Menards sponsors like Sylvania, Delta, Libman, Jack Links, and everything, but they're pretty colored by confetti, so you can't really see that. Got nothing on the roof. Or no, you do have Keystone Light, I think, on the roof. That's a Keystone? Probably says Keystone. This one, they didn't print the did on the bottom of the car. It's still in the window, but you cannot see it. Look at that. What even, you would have to probably shine a flashlight on it and twist it the exact right way to even see that DIN number. That's a little crazy. Anyways, got the same stuff down the other side. Take a look under the hood. Got Menards and Powered by Ford under there. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. No deck lid. The roof flaps, of course, do open. And there's the inside of the car if you want to see that. Don't believe this has any flat tires or anything. But now let's get down to the damage and such. This car isn't really that damaged. The entire thing is covered in confetti from top to bottom. It is a Menards car, so you can see a lot of the dirt, grime, and rubber build up in that Menards yellow. A few little marks and stuff on the bumper where he was pushing people. Has the carbon fiber pattern on the splitter there. So that's some more dirt, grime, rubber buildup. A few little marks here and there. But so this is one more for the confetti fans, not for the big damage fans. Typical kind of just relatively clean super speedway win. So there's really not a whole lot of anything but confetti. Does have the chrome rims, of course, that some people also whine about nonstop. It's funny, there's like a gap in the confetti there. I don't know if there was like, was that where there was like a box, sponsor box or something? It does look funny that there's just like a gap of confetti right there on the roof. Just a cool win. Like I said, it is nice to see Cindric get another win. Cindric is a really fun guy and a fun personality to have in the sport. So I just hope that he can step it up a little bit and get closer to Logano and Blaney, because who knows? I want to say his contract might be up after 2026. I think I read that somewhere. So if that's the case, then yeah, you're definitely going to want to step it up a little bit. Like I said, the other drivers have a lot to fall back on, like a lot of accomplishments to fall back on. He's the Daytona 500 champion, but Cindric also, like I said, has a whole 3 wins in Cup so far, and 2 of which are super speedway wins. He has become like a super speedway, really good super speedway driver. I guess that just comes with the Penske territory, because Joey and Brad were so good for so long that they kind of, I think, kind of built or like helped such a good super speedway program for Penske that Blaney comes in. Blaney immediately is really good at super speedways, wins a bunch of them. Now Cindric is doing the same thing. So because Joey and Brad were like the super speedway masters for a long time. So it's funny that it is like it's got lasted all the way to Cindric, still to this day, that they're really fast super speedways. But anyways, this is a brand new car. You can get it right now. I don't think this car is going to get rare because Cindric's cars just barely ever get rare, but he gets so few of them that you never know. Remember, for whatever diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com. Use the code BWhack. You can get $5 off shipping on any order over $30. So go check that if you want anything. But I think that's pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Austin Cindric's Menards Quaker State Talladega win from 2025. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.